What if the weakest adventurer you know is secretly the most powerful warrior? Meet Rick. His true strength shocks the world. Curious? Then just hit the like button and let's begin. In the bustling training yard, Raz, known for his lightning magic, enjoys tormenting the trainees. Watching from above, Adolf, with his unique ability to read people's stats, laughs at the scene. Adolf observes each participant, amused by how easily Raz decimates them. But then, something unexpected happens. Adolf notices an old man named Rick stepping up to face Raz. Intrigued, Adolf checks Rick's stats and is shocked to find they are maxed out in every category except magic. The sheer power of Rick's stats causes Adolf physical pain just by looking at them. Across the stadium, Rhea spots Elisa and invites her to join the rest of her party. Initially scared by the orc and demon vampire present, Elisa relaxes when Rhea assures her they mean no harm. The orc expresses confidence in Rick's abilities, while Elisa remains uncertain, aware of Raz's formidable reputation. On the battlefield, Raz, full of himself, mocks Rick for his age and common background. He brags about his noble status and sees becoming an A-rank adventurer as a mere resume booster. Despite his disdain for adventurers, Raz prepares to demonstrate his superiority. The battle starts with Raz launching an ice blast at Rick, who remains unfazed and still. Raz, thinking he's toying with Rick, laughs confidently. But what happens next will leave you on the edge of your seat. Meanwhile, Rick tries to calm himself, remembering Rhea's advice to stay calm and observe his opponent. Raz, mistaking Rick's calmness for fear, decides to finish the battle quickly. He unleashes a devastating flame attack, only to be shocked when Rick emerges unscathed. The spectators are stunned, especially Elisa, but the orc reassures her, explaining Rick's extraordinary physical toughness. The orc reveals that Rick's magic capabilities are limited due to starting his training at the age of 30. However, he compensated with intense physical training, like running through a forest filled with demonic snakes while wearing 100 kilograms ankle weights. Back in the arena, Raz unleashes stronger wind magic, then lightning, but Rick remains unmoved, further frustrating Raz. Elisa is bewildered by Rick's resilience. Rhea explains that Rick is as strong as an S-ranked adventurer but doesn't realize it. During his training, the orc had deceived Rick into believing he was underperforming, even as Rick shattered boulders with his punches. Losing his composure, Raz throws everything he has at Rick, combining earth, lightning, water, fire, and wind magic. As the dust settles, Rick emerges unscathed, breaking a giant boulder in half. Stunned by Rick's strength, Raz decides to engage physically. Reinforcing his body with magic, he charges at Rick with a hardened fist. But Rick's lazy punch sends Raz flying, leaving him confused and enraged. Rick, having observed enough, realizes Raz's lack of proper training despite his vast mana pool. This gives Rick immense confidence, knowing he can't lose to someone so unpolished. Raz, now serious, uses his strongest fire magic, but once again, Rick effortlessly blocks the attack with his hand. Just as the dust settles, Raz rushes towards Rick for a sneak attack. Rick, not easily fooled, counterpunches instantly. Raz's quick thinking to change his body to steel barely saves him from being pulverized. Shaking off the dust, Raz stubbornly refuses to acknowledge Rick's skills, dismissing it all as a coincidence. This enrages Rick, who recalls the grueling training he endured, surviving dragon nests, running through explosions, and even drowning in venomous ponds. Back in the arena, Raz uses earth magic to bind Rick with strong roots. He begins chanting a long spell, creating a mass of roots that envelop him. Soon, Raz becomes part of a giant tree golem and declares Rick's end. Rick, with unwavering confidence, creates a small air shot, a basic spell he's perfected through relentless practice. With a swift move, Rick breaks through the binding roots just as Raz descends for a final magical punch. Their fists collide in the center of the arena, sending a massive shockwave. Raz's initial confidence shatters as Rick's air shot overpowers his magic. The tree golem explodes into pieces, sending Raz flying into the benches, where he lies unconscious. The audience is stunned. Rick, a mere trainee, has just defeated the strongest examiner. Rick is congratulated by his friends for passing the test, but their celebration is cut short when Raz, along with his siblings, confronts Rick. Raz, vowing to be Rick's examiner again during his promotion exam, promises to defeat him next time. The tension leaves everyone on edge. Later that evening, the results for the passing adventurers are unveiled. While others feast in the tavern, Rick and Rhea anxiously wait for his name to be called. The anticipation of what adventures lie ahead keeps them on their toes. Will Rick's name be called? What new challenges await him and his friends? Check out the next part to find out. Thanks for watching. Leave your predictions in the comments and subscribe for more epic stories.